Here we go again with a bus tour. This time we are on the Chinatown station and Chinatown sector of the city. Right now it's Clark Way station.
Many people have heard of Clark Quay before even visiting Singapore.
That's because it's one of Singapore's.
This time I'm outdoors, so you might be listening a little more of noise and more cars and more stuff. The first tour was inside the bus, but this one is outside.
Singapore initially grew around the port, so the river mouth became the center of trade, commerce, and finance. To this day, the area surrounding the old Singapore river mouth remains the most expensive and economically important piece of land in Singapore.
The river was the lifeblood of the early colony. Singapore River is also where the colourful and romantic history of Singapore takes place. Many myths and legends of Singapore conjure up memories of the lighters, bumboats, old wooden transport boats called the tongkangs, and small flat bottom boats called sampans. All memories associated with the river.
Somehow soon. Yay! This is the final.
The cannery at Clark Quay. It currently consists of 5 blocks of restored warehouses housing various restaurants and nightclubs.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Care to grab a bite to eat later?
Well, if you're lucky, I might join you for a drink on one of the more Chinese junks, also referred to as tongkangs. They've been refurbished into floating pubs and restaurants.
Ooh, hello. Basically, I've got this bus just for myself. It's like a super private bus sightseeing tour of Singapore because there is no one behind. Until the next experience, obviously. And yeah, I'm pretty much enjoying a lot of Singapore. It's a very nice, beautiful, very, very interesting city. So, yeah. There we go. From 7 p.m. to midnight. They're building a lot of stuff here. It's really hot.
Next stop is the bus stop opposite to Park Hotel, Clark Quay.
Women's Avenue.
Thank you for choosing Fun V Harbour, the better choice in sightseeing. Our next stop is the Roma Hotel. You can also alight here for the Gallery, Copthorne Kings, Burrara Riverfront and Riverview Hotel.
Road. It's beautiful, I really love it.
Singapore River forms a central artery in Singapore's densely packed central business district. On a typical work day, this area will be filled with busy Singaporeans going about their daily business.
The north bank of the river is where Raffles originally landed and founded his colony. To this day, many central government buildings can be found in the area. Going up with the river, you would have found many warehouses. These warehouses have now been developed into premier residential areas for some very lucky Singaporeans.
Imagine the view. Our next stop is the Great World City, a 6-story shopping mall, 18-story office building, and a 5-story service department building complex. The shopping mall food court and cold storage. I haven't been shopping in so long. area we're in? If you guessed Tanglin, you'd be right. For bonus points, do you know how Tanglin received its name? That's a tricky one. Tanglin got its name from the house of one of Singapore's governors, William Napier. Many, many years ago, Napier Road led to William Napier's house called Tanglin, which was built in 1854. After Stamford Raffles blossomed in 1822, the Chinese, specifically the Teochews, made their way out of Chinatown and colonized the tiger-infested Tanglin area. It was there they grew sirih, pepper, nutmeg, and gambia. Years later, it was the Europeans' turn. Scotsmen started their spice plantations and put up bungalows and villas on various hills. It truly is an area steeped in history.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, we ask that you refrain from standing while the bus is in motion. Here comes our next stop, opposite Traders Hotel.
Stop after Traders Hotel is Singapore Botanic Gardens, and what a sight to behold! Spanning a massive 74 hectares, Singapore Botanic Gardens is half the size of the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew and around 1/5 the size of Central Park in New York City.
It's true. And did you know that it's the only botanic garden in the world to open from 5 a.m. to 12 midnight every single day of the year? It also doesn't charge an admission fee.
Except for the National Orchid Garden. Are you good with guessing the distance? How long do you think the park is between its northernmost point and its southernmost point? It is 2.5 kilometers. You'd be correct.
We are about to reach Singapore Botanic Garden.
The National Orchid Garden is the jewel in the crown of the Botanic Gardens. Located on the midwestern side of the garden, this undulating 3-hectare site has over 1,000 species and 2,000 hybrids of orchids.
That's a lot of colour.
It sure is. Just wait until you see inside. Within the Orchid Garden, there are a number of sites to take in, including Burkill Hall, the VIP Orchid Garden, Orchidarium, and Tan Hoi Siang Mist House.
Burkill Hall? That's a colonial plantation bungalow, isn't it?
Correct. It was built in 1886 as the director's house and named in honor of the only father and son pair to hold the post of director of Singapore Botanic Gardens, Isaac and Humphrey Burkill. The ground level is a majestic exhibition area which showcases information on assorted hybrids. The Botanic Gardens sure have a rich history.
Indeed. Here's another example. The orchid breeding program of the gardens was established by Professor Eric Holton in 1928. As the outstanding hybrids from the program gained recognition, it became obvious that they should be used as agents to promote goodwill and foster close ties between nations. From 1957, the Singapore government began honouring VIPs by naming select orchid hybrids after them.
What an interesting idea. To date, over 100 VIP orchids have been named, and visitors can see many of the species in the VIP orchid gardens.
And where should I go to see some of the more rare orchid cultivars?
That would be the Tan Hoon Siang Mist House, which displays many award-winning specimens amidst a lush setting of tropical foliage and cultural artifacts.
And remember, if you're looking to get a little more out of your visit to the gardens, it's worth noting that they also play host to a number of events and tours throughout the year. Find out what's on this week by heading to the Visitor Centre, which you can find right in the centre of the park. The closest gates are the Corner House Gate and the Nassim Gate.
up to Orchard Hotel, which marks the start of Orchard Road. This bustling retail and entertainment hub attracts keen Singaporean shoppers and overseas tourists alike. To the locals, it's simply known as Orchard. Located in the Orchard Planning Area, it's one of 55 urban planning areas specified by the Urban Redevelopment Authority. If you love designer fashion and the latest in technology, you'll be in heaven on Orchard Road. Take a guess at how long Orchard Road is. The answer is 2.2 kilometers. Wow, just look at all the renowned brand outlets. It's a far cry from where Orchard Road used to be. Named after the nutmeg, pepper and fruit plantations it used to lead to in the mid-1800s, development in the 20th century saw Orchard Road evolve into the commercial precinct it is today. By the 1970s, it was already a mecca for shoppers.
The Orchard Road is now home to 22 shopping malls, 6 departmental stores and nearly 5,000 different brands to choose from.
Not to mention the hundreds of bars and restaurants.
Right, there are so many new and exciting restaurants to try and in so many different styles. The wide range of flavors of dishes made famous throughout the Asian region, Japanese, Thai, Chinese and of course Singaporean, are all available in both casual and fine dining settings. As the Orchard Road developed, so did its taste buds. The diverse flavors of the world outside Asia are being cooked to perfection and available to suit any budget. With all that shopping, you're bound to work up an appetite.
What about after lunch?
More shopping! Up ahead, you can probably see one of Orchard Road's biggest shopping malls, the Ion Orchard. It houses over 300 food and retail outlets, including greats such as Topshop, Armani, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Dolce & Gabbana. Once you've taken the time to experience what the shops have to offer, it's time to get a real Orchard Road experience. Catching an elevator to the 56th floor will take you to Ion's pride and joy, Ion Sky. There you'll have sweeping panoramic views of the area from 218 meters up. While you're there, you can view the city through state-of-the-art Behold technology telescopes, the first of their kind in Asia. They guarantee the best views in rain or shine. If you're in the mood to just lay back, look at the clouds and daydream, the Cloud Appreciation Society of the United Kingdom has designated the Ion Sky as an official cloud watching area. If you didn't eat along the Orchard Road already, an Ion Sky is the time. Celebrity chef Australian Luke Mangan has opened his latest restaurant, the Salt Grill and Sky Bar, atop the Ion building, affording diners a beautiful and panoramic view of Singapore while they dine.
And this is just one of the malls along the Orchard Road?
Just one.
There must be so much more to explore.
There's still the renowned and sleekly designed Paragon Mall to look through. Over 200 shops including notable European designers and home of the Gucci flagship store.
What are we waiting for? You know, it's hard to believe that this used to be plantations. Can you just imagine what it looked before all of this development back in the 1800s? Maybe if you just close your eyes, you'd see the buildings melt away into the Gambier and pepper plantations this area was famous for. Watch. Thank you for choosing Bunby Hopper, the better choice in sightseeing. I hope you enjoy your tour of our wonderful city. Now on to our next stop, Mandarin Orchard Hotel. In this area, you'll find the modern shopping mall, Takashimaya and Paragon. Point Orchard. Midway down Orchard Road, you'll discover well-known shopping malls such as 313, Somerset and Centre Point. Oh, it's been a while since I've really treated myself to a day of shopping. Here is Orchard Plaza. Good luck. We're coming up to Rendezvous Hotel. Here you can alight and explore the wonders of the National Museum. There are always interesting and exciting programs and Hopper, the better choice in sightseeing. Coming up next, Carlton Hotel. A light here for chimes. Our next stop is Raffles Hotel. If you'd like to hop off and explore Raffles City, you're more than welcome. Dating back to 1887, Raffles Hotel is known for its colonial-style architecture, luxurious accommodation, and superb restaurants. Inside the hotel reveals a beautiful tropical garden courtyard, museum, and Victorian-style theatre. Raffles Hotel has a shopping arcade housing boutique brands such as Louis Vuitton, Surrender, and Tiffany & Nottingham. If you like here, you can explore Marina Square, which is home to wonderful Golden Village, Crocs, Marina Yacht, and Center Stage, which has a selection of eating establishments. The mall here also includes the first car gym in Singapore, so if you're a burger lover, stop by. Discounts. Want to get a unique view of Marina Bay Sands and the Merlion? Hop aboard the Captain Explorer Duck Tour. This land adventure will take you around the Civic District before the amphibious vehicle splashes down in Marina Bay. Excited? Ask our staff for a special discount.